Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Governance News TV. Today we're going to discuss two news. One news is the Tripura election. Actually, on 12th, on 16th of February, the election is going to be held, and result will be on 2nd March. So this is the first part we can say. So after that, we'll again. Uh, uh, we'll do many stories on Tripura, Meghalaya, Nagaland, and next election to Karnataka, and then Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Telangana, and Mizoram. There are 90 states election in 2023. So today we discussed on Tripura. The polling is February 16, total seats number of 60, counting in March 2. So we can understand how the election will go and how Tripura will face the result as well as the criticism and what will happen of the BJP. How BJP is ruling party in Tripura now, and how the situation, just condition, just the status of BJP and just ruined and just turmoil and spoiled uh, by the concerned leader in Tripura. We'll just go on the one by one. The reason. What's the reason? What's the position? There are 60 seats in uh, Tripura, and now 33 before, and 15 was CPIM, and uh, that Tripura was not needed. 31 seats needed for the majority, and that time BJP was 41. Now, in 2022, when the 9 March 2018, when BJP government was formed, after that, with the great contribution, I'm saying in inverted comma, the great misgovernance, great just only for this, due to the self-interest of then Chief Minister Biplab Dev, the BJP and NDA lost 8 members. Due to that, election had to be, re-election had to be organized. The another exchequer of the public money of Tripura and country just a burden due to the one mistake, one blunder by then uh, leader who was just planted by the helicopter in Tripura state. Just sideline the all grassroots leaders of Tripura who had just invested their complete life, half of life, for the growth and strength in BJP. But the central leader who was sitting in Delhi did not consider the all senior leaders' condition, and they planted the uh, ARI leader, Biplab like Dev type person. Due to his misgovernance, due to his misrule, this is bad behavior, that is self-interest interest. 8 members from NDA, 5 BJP, and 3 indigenous people of front of Tripura resigned and left the BJP, out of which 4 joined Tripura, 3 joined National Congress in the end of the Sudip Rai Burman was the main, Ashish Saha was another one, and 1 joined the Trinamool Congress. That is a different thing. Later he joined, he also resigned from the Trinamool Congress. Now at this date, the 3 party are in fray: BJP, Congress, International Congress, and CPIM, led by Manik Sarkar. Manik Sarkar ruled about 30 years Tripura, one of the honest chief minister. He has been called, regarded by the other opposition leader also. 5 years back, we only know that 2 leaders are so honest. One of Manik Sarkar from CPIM Tripura, another was Manohar Parrikar from the Goa. I met the both. Different personality, down to earth. That was a different reason how just BJP gained the place gained the momentum for the party in 2018 with all efforts. But within rule of the one 14, 15 months, there's going to be the cracking due to his ill, just self vested mind, only to self promotion. People of the sidelined then Health Minister Sudhir Rai Burman, who that time earlier he was in Congress, joined BJP, and then he left. All the poor coordination with the central state, and then election held again on. He's a ground zero leader, ground to earth, and but there are so many leaders in Tripura. Rajiv Bhattacharya is now BJP president. Also, the down to earth leader Pratima Bhaumik is the leader. The last more than 20 years, she has been active as a worker of BJP with RSS. But it is generally said when party BJP RSS came in power, the old cadre has been usually sidelined. Well wishers of the party has been usually sidelined. What's the reason behind it? The leaders of center and state should look into the matter. Literally. In the last 7, 8 years, you will see the forefront who at the other party came and joined, they have got the recognition. The old, dedicated, devoted, they have been sidelined. Also reasons. How? When Biplab Dev was just made CM, old sidelines. Either Mr. Jishnu Burma, Mr. Nath, Miss Pratima Bhombe, Rajiv Patajat, all were sidelined. Biplab Dev sat on chair and he tried to reunite the party, organization as well as the governance. That time Ramesh Bais was governor. In his confidential report, according to sources, he has already detail given to the Home Minister, Amit Shahji, Prime Minister, how you are just misgovernance. Sorry to say, Mr. Biplab Dev was so powerful who had not given one secretary to the governor that time, Ramesh Bais. He was just trying to do something for the governance, how he was powerful. Still he is powerful, Biplab Dev. When he was just removed from the chief ministership, he has been given Raj Sabha membership. You can think how he's powerful. Why he's powerful? This is a different story. We'll do something in series on the Biplab Dev type leaders when planted and supported by the whom BJP should think on that, RSS should think on that. Why he was removed? BJP should reply to public. Why he is given the uh, undue response? Central leadership has to reply. Should be. Fact is fact. Truth must prevail. As we know it, as you understand it. So I'm telling you the facts. This is the situation, and now the most in this complete situation, the Congress and left parties going to be uh, united in this election, 2023 election, going to be held in the 16th February against BJP. It has been said the many rounds talk has been with the Tripura leaders, Mr. Pradip Brahma. This is a full form Tripura Indigenous Progressive Regional Alliance, the more dominant in the more than 20 seats of the out of 60 seats in Tripura, all the kings, ancestors of the king who ruled Tripura. Very nice place, very positive place, rich of minerals, rich of all things. The land of spiritual land of Mata Tripur Sundari Shakti Peeth. By next year's more all 51 sects from all over the world will be the one place already declared by UNESCO. Many things is going on now. Really, people are so nice, so humble, so civilized. Really, full of greeneries. If you see Tripura landed Wherever see, you will see only greens, greens, greens. So uh, BJP has snatched the left last ruling of 30 years. And now, as it stays, if BJP will not take support of the Tripura, BJP will lose, or according to present situation equation, BJP may be live in single digit, less than 10 seats. Some seats are so indigenous, you can say, uh, according to local leaders, if Narendra Bhai Modi, like tall leader, will just fight from there, they may lose. This is a fact. Truth but satyameva jayate. This is the culture of the country. So leaders should take, and one situation is there. If you promote either to Rajiv Bhattacharya, Pratima Bhaumik, Jashan Verma like leaders, locally promote, then BJP can save his face in the state, but not with Manik Saha, who was early in Congress. By default, he has been came in the BJP due to support of Biplab Dev. He had made chief minister last 7 months. No one know either chief minister or not, but he has imposed himself as the only leader of Tripura. Many thousands of posters have been pasted on the different walls of Tripura, but only one face, that is Manik Saha, as well as the culture of the party. There is no photo with either Amit Shah ji, the Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi ji, or Jagat Prakash Nadda ji. That should be honor to the leaders. This is a matter of fact. How he has been active, people has been just watching and saying. So this is a latest political scenario of Tripura, and there is a many part. All the Tribunal Congress also will be in the fray. IPF also will be in the fray, and Tripura Indigenous Progressive Regional Alliance Tripura will also fray, and CPIML, All India Farmer Bloc, RSP, the Socialist Party, CPI, Congress, CPIM, all will be the Democratic Secular Alliance. It is has been said, all are united now. So it will be the tough fight through the BJP with all other allies. As you understand, 2nd March is the counting date. So we'll see how the situation will be. I think most of the seats are the major seats are ST. If you count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. More than 20 seats are the ST seats, and mm, about 10 seats is SC. Total counting, I'll give you. The rest are the general seats, and a 40, 20, 18 to 20 seats are the general seats. So we can understand how the dominant Tripura by the tribals, and Tripura will play the key role to just success for any party. Time will see what will happen. Let us start it today now, and let us will go on. So nice of you. Time of the break. After break, we'll come on talk on the BBC. Uh, why against for Bharat. Time of break. Will come you again. Welcome back. We're talking about today just BBC, whom everybody knows BBC worldwide, British Broadcasting Corporation. Obviously, if the company name is British Broadcasting Corporation, they will first serve the interest of Britain. But in Britain, they're also not properly serving the interest of the country. The country is supreme for the any wings of the constitution, any wings of the states to whom it may concern. But what our BBC has been playing last 8 years against the Modi government, it is really shameful. And recently, the movie, a documentary has been made against Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of Bharat. That is really again shameful. I am telling you, this should not be. The PIOs of world. They raised eyebrow against BBC. Under fire from PR's new series attacking PK Modi. The question, the Modi question. Series description states, look at the tensions between the Indian Prime Minister and Modi in Indian Muslim minority. I think last governance 2002 to till now, I think 21 years of governance of CM and PM Modi, no any minority, especially Muslim minority, has feel unsafe. But who is claiming sitting in UK, they should be condemned like anything. They don't know the reality of Bharat, how Bharat is growing now. And you are talking about the 1,000 dead. They are really nonsense people. Really, they are so far from the facts. 59 Hindus was brutally murdered. They burned the train bogie. Nobody's talking about that. They are not people. Only Muslim were people. I'm not talking the Hindu Muslim, but the fact is fact. Fact should be discussed with all manners. So their Twitter reacted angrily to the series with that suggesting maybe should run a series on the Bengal famine called the UK, the Churchill question. Others saying BBC should focus on the UK problems, given Britain has fallen behind India on almost parameters. One thing Indian hate more than all the problems being told by outside, especially the past colonizers. Why BBC is doing that? What is status of country? So we can understand. Recently, I praised Mr. Rishi Sunak, the new British Prime Minister. He just shut down the Pak origin MP Imran Hussain, who raised the Modi 2002 rights. Rishi Sunak made in the remarks on the controversial documentary that was raised in the British Parliament by Pak origin MP Imran Hussain. He defending Prime Minister Narendra Modi in British Parliament, UK. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said, distanced himself from the BBC documentary series, saying he doesn't agree with the characterization of his Indian counterpart. The controversial BBC film, post-independence India's most popular PM, more than simply routine or their tried propaganda material, passed with a vicious campaign designed to demean and degrade the citizen India and the dynamic and visionary leaders. Really, shame on Mr. Hussain and who are against Bharat, sitting in UK. They're all ancestors from the old Bharat, either Imran Hussain or Obi. In Hindi, there is actually Namak Haram. They are not regard for their ancestors who are born in the United Bharat. As soon as when demand was there, 1947, when Jinnah just took his own cake in the name of Pakistan, why they live in Bharat? Who just advocated that? What for? Why they lived here? Why don't go Pakistan? What nonsense. Now, if you see the Indic Society, the Kotari recently organized a protest outside the BBC in London over the anti-India bias, and the part of purpose series seems to be influenced pockets of urban population in relation to upcoming 2024 elections. Yes, although that is related to BBC, just to draw the whatever they are trying to do it. This should not be tolerated now for the staunch nationalist and the community of Indian community. And the BBC previous credibility is spin and narrative. Other part seems to be the true portray Modi is intolerant, treats Muslim poorly. This is for the BBC domestic consumption in the UK. The British are selling a trade deal with India. He added domestically, this would be viewed as a direct assault on the Tory party and Rishi Sunak by the left-leaning liberal intelligentsia in the UK. BBC has been anti-India for decades, but in recent years, he has been shifted to being anti-Modi, anti-Hindu, because the Bharatiya PM does not fit into the definition of eloquent English speaker who studied abroad like his previous predecessors and different from the colonial hangover lasted in Bollywood decades. BBC spokesperson said BBC is committed to highlighting important issues from around the world. The documentary series examined the tension between India's Hindu minority and Muslim minority and explored the politics of India's PM Narendra Modi in relation to those tensions. This has been source of considered reporting and interest both in India and across the world in recent years. This is really wrong narratives created by the BBC. I literally had a nationalist and an Indian condemn the line by line, word by word. BBC is not committed for the highlighting the important issues of the country. I am telling you, there is no any tension between the Hindu majority and Muslim minority. Muslim is not minority. Muslim and Hindu is a part of the country. As our Prime Minister in my source, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas, and BBC should check the interview of Guyana President Dr. Irfan Ali, who was recently in Bharat by 8th to 10th January in Indore, in the Madhya Pradesh, who said, due to Narendra Modi, we have saved our life of the Guyana people. Shame on BBC. Go and find the statement of Mr. Guyana President, Muslim President, and he praised the statement of Narendra Modi, just said, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. I think this documentary is really just the counterproductive of the just so voice concocted stories, not fact. Why not BBC just focused on the 59 people just who the burned and the train bogie? Why not they have been highlighted? This fact, why this fact is already keeping secret? What for? This is not good. Now there is so the government to think on that. If I try just maybe protest, London is so many protests took place BBC headquarters many times against Hindu phobia and anti-India. British Hindu organization protest like BBC for running anti-Hindu and India bias coverage for many years. The protest has been done in front of BBC headquarters, London, against Hindu phobia and India. Try to understand this should not be tolerated now. If it will be go more, it will be banned. Literally. Violent attacks on listed Hindus by Islamists. BBC has not seen. Really worse reporting seen so far and contributed to the concealment of attempt to ethnically cleanse lists of Hindus. The group said they are determined to protest till the BBC sees it unrelenting vilification, dehumanization of Hindus globally, a license-free paying British Hindus especially. So many stories of biasness. Why and what for? So same on that, thus to have stats the economic strong position by the fifth position. We are ahead from Britain. Show the developmental facts. Fact is fact. Should not be. The journalist Christopher Booker has criticized BBC for its coverage of Bharat-related matters. He concluded the BBC efforts to reinforce the stereotype of South Asians has been directly responsible for damaging the image of Bharat and increasing racist incidents against Indians, such as the Leipzig University internship controversy. In 2009, President Adil Ray had espoused the Sikhs should not be always carry their kirpan and ceremonial dagger and key item of their faith. BBC rejected charge out but deleted a show from its website. Why they are doing this like? But they are not going. I'm telling you, the people has been so active now, so just aware now the fact what is going on. One hour just see the narratives. The India is so poor and mega country, not better than Pakistan and Sri Lanka. What is the status of Sri Lanka and Pakistan? Has BBC done any story against the ruler of Pakistan and Sri Lanka? How the Chinese aggression? No. If you are really doing the nice reporting, balanced reporting, this should go with the all facts. You should also highlighted the how Muslim just burned the 59 lives, Hindu person in the train. Nobody discussed about that. Muslim minority, why? how the Muslim minority is so powerful in Bharat, you should come and know. And only happened in India and Bharat. Dr. Kalam is the was the president. Dr. Shakir Hussain was the president. Dr. Fakhruddin was the president. First time he shown against the British Prime Minister. The root were in India, not the Indians, but a Hindu. We are proud of them on Rishi Sunak. How he praised, how he countered the Imran Hussain in the British Parliament. I salute him. How restricting the face stood by the sentiment of the Bharat in the honor of our leader, Narendra Modi. We'll discuss more. Time will come. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.